Hi guys, so we are going to talk about words that start with different letters. So we are going to look at K. So K, kite, K. We do this with our Wilson. It's the same picture. We've got a big K here and a little K, and then we have the word kite. So we're going to talk about some more pictures and words that we could do for K. And then I'm going to have you pick your own letter to do the same thing with on Seesaw, and then I'll show you how you're going to do that too. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about the letter K and how it makes the K sound. So I'm going to draw and write 3 things that start with K. So I have, and I bet you some of you know, that I have a boy in my room and his name is King. King starts with K. And I can draw a picture of a king because a king has a crown that does not start with K. That starts with C. But my picture of king is this. King. K, K. I also was thinking kindergarten is another word that starts with K. And for kindergarten, I thought I would just do a picture of little people. I'm going to do 3 little people. I know our classes are small, but they're definitely not that small. But that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to give them little faces. So this is my face of kindergarten. Guess I better give them arms. And then the third letter word that starts with K that I could think of was kitten. I'm just going to do a little kitty face. This is kitten. I want you to notice that this is a big K because it's a name. This is a little K and this is a little K, and all of those words start with K. So for your activity, you are going to do whatever. You can pick either the first letter in your last name or the first letter in your first name. And since not everyone knows what my first name is, I decided I would do D for Duncan. So you can pick, your first or your last name, the first letter. And you are going to write the letter. So the letter is D for Duncan. And then you're going to come up with 3 pictures that start with that letter. So one of mine would be donut. I already have a dog, so I can't do that. I can do a drink and put a cup here. Oh, goodness gracious. All right, so that is drink. So that starts with the D. And I need one more word that has D in it. So how about dimple? Do you guys know what a dimple is? I don't have dimples, but my kids all have dimples. I bet some of you have dimples. So a dimple is when you have a little dip in your cheek, and it's super cute. It's just a little dimple, a little dip in it. So all of these have D's in it. So that's what you're going to do for your activity. Pick the first letter of your first name or your last name. You're going to draw, you're going to write the big letter and the capital and the lowercase, and draw 3 things that start with that letter.